Hello, class 6 students. Welcome back to our next session of Honeysuckle. It's a beautiful poem written by Harry Benn. The name of the poem is The Kite. Dear children, before beginning the poem, I would like you to tell me that children, do you fly kites? Have you ever tried to fly one when all the other children they are flying? Have you ever आपका मन किया कभी? Have you ever tried to fly one? So those who have tried and those who have flown it and those who are fond of flying kites, they will enjoy this poem a lot. Maybe it's boring for the girls, those who are not fond of flying the kites, but still they are also going to enjoy the poem and it will inspire them to fly a kite. So let's start. A poem by Harry Benn. Harry Benn is an American poet. Let's start. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. So the poet says, how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. When it's new means when we bring it from the market, it's new. A new kite, when it is going into the sky, blue sky, it looks very bright and beautiful. It's very bright and beautiful. Gradually it is going up. It looks very beautiful. बहुत सुंदर लगती है जब ये ऊपर जाती है sky में. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. So with a dive, I have written some other divers here. Do you know what a diving is? It takes a dive. Dive means नीचे को जाना फिर ऊपर को आना. Dip means फिर नीचे चले जाना फिर ऊपर जाना. Means dive क्या होता है? एकदम किसी चीज की गहराई में जाना और फिर ऊपर आ जाना. Dip जो थोड़ी देर के लिए किसी चीज के अंदर जाती है फिर बाहर आ जाती है. तो इट टेक्स अ डाइव ऑल्सो. जैसे ईगल्स लेते हैं एकदम से ऊपर आके यूं नीचे आकर फिर ऊपर जाते हैं. एंड स्विमर्स ऑल्सो दे फ्रॉम द हाइट दे डाइव इनटू द वाटर, राइट? And scuba divers also, they go deep into the water. So this is, I have given you a certain explanation for the word dive. So the same way, this kite, it also takes a dive and dips. It snaps its tail. Snaps means move करती है. It moves its tail. पीछे इसके एक tail भी होती है, you might have seen. So it moves its tail. Then soars like a ship with only a sail. Means soars means it flies high as a ship flies high. जब tides आती हैं, जब ship की you might have not seen, you might have seen it in the TV also somewhere, कि जब sea tides आती हैं कितनी ऊंची ऊंची tides आती हैं, right? It is given here as over tides of wind it rides. So here's a comparison. Look here in this line we are comparing this kite to a ship which is soaring high. Soaring means ऊपर fly high as over tides. जैसे अपना ये क्या कर रही है? Fly high. जैसे कि एक ship tides के ऊपर high fly करती है. As over tides. जैसे कि एक ship tides के ऊपर high fly करती है. It sails over tides. कितनी ऊंची चले जाती है. The same way, this kite is also flying high like a ship with only a sail. इसके अंदर सिर्फ एक sail है. ठीक है, sail मतलब इसके पीछे पीछे चलने वाला सिर्फ एक है. That is a tail. उसकी जो tail है उसको एक sail बोलते हैं. सिर्फ एक sail से वो चल रही है. एक sail लेकर के चल रही है. एक sailor है उसके पास सिर्फ. Of wind it rides. जैसे ship जो है it sails over the tides, but this kite it rides with a wind. जैसे जैसे हवा चलती है it rides with the help of wind. जितनी ज़्यादा हवा तेज होती है उतनी ज़्यादा ऊंची हमारी kite जाती है. So it rides with the wind and a ship sails with a tide. So here this kite is compared to the ride of a ship. Ship की तरह इसको compare किया गया कि जैसे ship सी के अंदर टाइड्स के ऊपर ट्रैवल करती है, इसी तरीके से द काइट ट्रैवल्स इनटू द स्काई विद द हेल्प ऑफ विंड. क्लाइम्स टू द क्रेस्ट of a gust and pulls. यहाँ again वही बात बताई गई है. Climbs to the crest. Crest क्या होता है? It is the highest point of tide. जब tide बहुत ऊंची जाती है ना तो उसको crest बोलते हैं, right? और ships जो हैं वो crest के ऊपर उतनी ऊंची चली जाती है जब वो sea के अंदर sail कर रही होती है. And similarly, when a gust comes, gust क्या होती है? Gust is a strong wind. हवा का एक झोंका होता है ना, gale, gust. So जब एक हवा का तेज झोंका आता है, it is pulled up. तेज झोंका आता है तो काइट और ऊंचे चले जाती है. It goes up into the sky. Then seems to rest as wind falls. फिर क्या होता है? जब हवा की स्पीड जो है कम हो जाती है, when the speed of the wind falls, then it seems as if it is resting. जैसे ये rest mode पर आ गई है, आसमान के अंदर ही, in the sky only, it seems as it has come to a rest mode. When string goes slack, you wind it back. जब string जो है lose हो जाती है, means आपको लगता है कि अभी गिरने वाली है, तो you wind it back. This wind is not wind, this is wind. W-I-N-D here, it is wind. You wind it back means you roll it back on the spool. Spool क्या होती है? जो चकड़ी होती है ना, that is called a spool. ये इसको आप वापस उस spool के ऊपर क्या करते हो? इसको वापस इसको रोल करना शुरू कर देती हो. And run until a new breeze blows. और तब तक आप इसको स्पूल करते जाते हो जब तक आपको एक न्यू लाइट ब्रीजेस, लाइट विंड, हल्की सी हवा फिर से चलने नहीं लगती है. ठीक है, फिर जब हल्की सी हवा चलती है एंड इट्स विंग्स fill एंड अप इट गोज. जैसे ही हल्की सी हवा चलती है, इसके अंदर क्या होता है? फिर से हवा भरती, मतलब इसके अंदर जोश आ जाता है, एंड अगेन इट अप इट goes. Children, to make the poem beautiful, what the poets do, they bring conjunctions or the prepositions in front, like you have seen here. And its wings fill, conjunction आगे ले आए, and up it goes. Generally हम क्या कहते हैं? And it goes up, but no. जब हम poem लिखते हैं तो we bring the prepositions and conjunctions in front. So we say, and up it goes, right? तो ऊपर और चले जाती है when a light wind blows. How bright on the blue a kite when it's new. तो जब ये new थी, first flight अपनी ले रही थी, it was very bright. It was very bright, very beautiful. But what happened now when it is coming down? But a rigider thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. What happens when it is coming down? जब नीचे आती है तो it is worn out. हवा के झोंकों से धीरे धीरे क्या होती है? इधर जाती है तो it is worn out, फट जाती है. You never will see, दोबारा आपको नहीं दिखाई देगी, because it flaps on a string. अपने ही string के अंदर ये फंस जाती है, and then it is stuck in the top of a tree. किसी tree के अंदर आके ये फंस जाती है. It is stuck in the top of the tree. Tree में आकर के ये फंस जाती है. ठीक है, and then it is never seen back. So it was so beautiful. In the last paragraph, it was so beautiful when it went up. जब ये ऊपर गई थी तो it was so beautiful, and while coming down, it has turned into a rigider which is never to be seen. जो दोबारा हम कभी देखेंगे भी नहीं. So I think you all enjoyed the poem, right? And in this poem you've learned the 3 new words for wind. Strong wind means gust, and gentle wind means breeze, and W-I-N-D has 2 meanings. One is wind, that is hawa. Second is wind, that is to roll something on something else. Like here it is given as roll on spool. हम wind करते हैं किसी चीज को गोल गोल गोल. Hope you have understood the poem and enjoyed it. Then we have exercise part. It is not to be done now. We'll do it in the class. Okay. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day, children.